Tony Pizza, a notorious fake mobster with a knack for manipulation, was a character you'd notice from miles away. Sporting a grimy Batman t-shirt and distinct horn-rimmed glasses, he carried himself with an odd mix of bravado and deceptive charm. His antics were just as noticeable. In the sun-drenched heat of Florida, Tony Pizza strutted into a local restaurant, a place known for its exquisite seafood, with a mission to feast for free. With a definite air of authority, Tony ordered the priciest meal on the menu, a sumptuous dish worth $65. As the meal approached completion, he began his usual charade, acting as though a swarm of flies had taken a peculiar interest in him. He flailed dramatically, complaining and making a scene, until the exasperated restaurant staff offered to comp his meal just to restore peace. Tony, pleased with the outcome, slipped out the door amid the chaos. However, his departure wasn't entirely unnoticed. The waitress, who had been diligently serving him, caught sight of his crafty escapade and rushed out to confront him in the parking lot. But Tony was not one to back down easily. He raised his voice, berating her in a flamboyant display of indignation, and escaped into the cover of night in his rusted, faithful car. Later, at a dimly lit meeting spot, Tony shared his misadventure with Fish, a bookie and old acquaintance. Fish, unamused, warned him of the restaurant's intention to involve the police. In his defense, Tony chuckled and proclaimed that he was homeless and gets to eat for free at restaurants. Tony's exploits were a twisted cycle of deceit he'd perfected over time. But Tony's lifestyle, enjoyable yet reckless, couldn't escape the shadow of consequence forever. He continued his spree across Florida, sleeping in his car, moving from one restaurant to the next, always one step ahead of law enforcement. His escapades spun tales across town, as locals speculated on the day the inevitable confrontation with police would arise, ending his notorious Dine escapades. Until then, Tony Pizza remained, ever elusive, a peculiar character of Florida's culinary world.
The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long we sang a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind.